All right, breaking news just coming in here. We are now under a 1 hour delay for the Myrtle Beach Classic. Just came in with an approaching shower and storm, lightning associated with this. All golfers have actually just been moved off the driving range, and here is why. Taking a look at first alert radar, yeah, here is the storm that has now prompted a delay in the second round of the Myrtle Beach Classic. It is also the first time that we have once again ever had a delay in play for the Myrtle Beach Classic. So notice Murrells Inlet, Surfside Beach, Garden City. You're about to feel that wind pick up. You're about to pick up on the heaviest rain. Socastee, Forest Brook, Burgess, you're probably picking up on the thick of the heavy rain and the downpours, and all of this pushing its way to the east at about 30 miles per hour. And for the first time, as I'm talking about this, I hear our first rumble of thunder off in the distance. That's the first one we've heard so far. So here's a look at the track. I want to time this out, especially for the morning commute. I want to time this out for those heading out to the bus stop. 6:57 this morning, right into the downtown portion of Myrtle Beach. Pine Lakes, this is going to be on your doorstep around 7:03 this morning, near Arcadian Shores around 7:11, and working its way into Little River around 7:30. This is why we have been giving you the first alert all morning on that morning commute being a little bit of a slow go with morning showers and storms, and we anticipated that we would see a delay. We've been talking about that all morning long, and finally, if you're just now tuning in, we are delayed at least for an hour. The first tee time now gets pushed from 6:50 to 7:50. Here's the good news. For any of your plans on Friday, this morning activity will limit what we see for the rest of the day. We'll go throughout the middle of the day. We'll go into the afternoon. There's going to be a chance of a pop-up shower or two, but most of it should be dry now that we've had this initial round of showers and storms in the forecast. So 7, 8 o'clock, I think we're clear tonight. Notice temperatures will still be warm, upper 70s, lower 80s. We're warm with a few storms, maybe a rumble of thunder in the afternoon for someone, but I think the bigger story will be this morning. Hey, for the weekend, we won't see as much storm activity, but we'll still stay unsettled. It's going to be cloudy, showers at times, both Saturday and Sunday, with temperatures there in the low 70s. So hopefully you called all that. Once again, officially in our first ever delay for the Myrtle Beach Classic, 7:50. That could be pushed back, honestly, just looking at radar, maybe a little bit more, but they'll adjust that as needed for sure.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, all the players have cleared out off of this driving range to warm up, as well as some spectators. If you're already here, make sure you find a place to go inside before that rain starts coming in as well.
Yeah, certainly. There's obviously some places to go. Players have been directed back into the clubhouse, but keep in mind too, this is all for the safety of everyone involved. So if there is a delay, there's some steps that the PGA Tour certainly takes into consideration.
Right, like we're already seeing right now, play will be suspended immediately. Golfers and spectators will have to seek shelter right away until 30 minutes after that last rumble of thunder. Like Andrew mentioned, we already heard some of that, and that's the earliest play can resume after that last rumble of thunder that we just talked about. And Andrew, let's just talk about how rain impacts golf when these golfers are out there on the course.
So this is actually now going to change what we see for the rest of the second round, because now we're about to get all this rain on top of the course, and it handles rain well, but they like the greens faster. If they're not fast, say they're wet, these players are actually going to be able to go for the pin, and we're probably going to see maybe some lower scores if the wind can die down, because then it's easier to kind of stick the ball closer to the hole. You can be a little bit more aggressive. So an interesting thing to keep an eye on once we get into play, and keep in mind, we're still going to play golf today. There's going to be about an hour of showers and storms here, maybe a little bit longer than that, but they'll go back in rain. It's the lightning that has caused the delay, at least for this morning.
That's what I was about to say. That's why these are their professionals. Right. You know, I would not be able to hit a ball in the rain or the wind
sunshine
all over the place. Yeah. But like you said, play will continue today. Yeah. Just that delay that we're seeing right now, potentially later, but we'll just have to keep a close eye on it. But for now, Lauren, we're going to send things back to you in the studio.